So I just, here's the scam that Advance does. They got this scam going on where, and they've been having it for a long time. They tell you, if you order for one of their parts that used to be CarQuest from their stores, used to be CarQuest. They got a couple of scams. These are two of them. Um, if you order it from the part, from the store that used to be a CarQuest store, they go, oh well, that's a CarQuest store. You have to go back to the store that you bought it from. It's like, even everything about that store, the big sign, it says Advance Auto Parts outside. They're part of the Advance Auto Parts Corporation. They'll, it doesn't matter. They'll go back and they'll say, no, this is, you have to go back. That's not true. If you buy it, if the receipt says Advance Auto Parts, you can return that shit anywhere. The problem is that Advance Auto Parts is a cheap company. They're a bunch of tightwad, cheap. They're just cheap, greedy company, and they want to get people not to return the parts, even though they sell you a bad part that's defective or it's the wrong part. They don't want to return it, saying that you bought it at CarQuest, even though CarQuest does not exist. CarQuest as a store does not exist. Okay, but yet when you go to buy, you buy a part from one of the stores that they bought that used to be CarQuest. They want you to take it back to that store. Okay. The other scam that they're doing, and they've been doing it for a long time. I bought a switch. I bought a pass lock switch from them. And the computer's not reading it. They won't program it. It's the wrong part. Okay. I bought it from a store. It's a depot. It's a warehouse store. It's a main hub. So it's across town. It's like 30 minutes away. And I have a store 2 minutes from my house. Same people. So I bring them back. I say, oh, this is an electronic part. I can't return the electronic part. I can only exchange it for another part. I'm like, but it has to be the same parts. I'm like, the company sold me the wrong part. It's defective. There's two things: wrong part and it's defective. That's not my fault. That's the company's fault. Yet they're refusing to refund me the money, even though it's their fault. Their defective product. You're saying I can only exchange it for the same item. It's like, I don't want the same item because that's the wrong part. Oh, it's an electronic part. I can't return it. It's like, it's your fault. I didn't do shit. It's your fault. Your company sold me the wrong item. Now you telling me that I can't refund it, that I can't return it. Now I got to go across town to the store where I bought it and have it out with the management. Say I need a refund on that shit, and it's not a cheap part. It's $100 some odd. It's for my personal truck. But and then their computers. They have computers from the late '90s in these stores. I mean, it's outrageous. That what Advance does. It's not like they don't have any money. They have outrageous amounts. I mean, the profit margin on these parts is through the roof, because they manufacture in China at $1.50 an hour for the workers, and versus they used to manufacture over here at $10 an hour back in the 90s or something like that. So now it used to cost them $1 an hour. So now it costs them 10 times less to produce, yet the same part that they used to sell for say $10. And when they used to sell it for $5, now they sell it for $50. Even though it costs them like 10 times to produce, they sell it for 3 times more. It's called greed. And then on top of that, they have this fucked up system where they think, oh no, you bought it at that other store. take it's some other corporation. It's the same company. They're just cheap. Advance on, they don't want to pay their employees shit, and here we are still buying shit from them, Yeah, I just know I don't know what else to say, the other alternative that I have is just talk to my credit card company and just contest the purchase. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call them up, say, hey, they sold me the wrong part. They're refusing to give me the money back. They told me to go back to the other store. So I want to contest the charge. Well, that's the end of that. Because I'm not gonna eat it. Just because they're being greedy and dishonest. With this bullshit excuse that it's an electronic part and we can't return it. Yes, you can if you sold me the wrong part. And if you're selling the wrong parts, just don't sell them. It's called fraud. Okay, it's a scam. You can't sell shit that doesn't work, and then when the person, when the customer finds out, hey, this is effective, say, well, it's electronic, so we can't give you the money back. No, you're selling me a turd, shit, caca, excrement. You're gonna have to give me your money back. So when they do that to you, just call your credit card company and contest the charge. Fuck them.